Lot Almighty checking in, man. Listen, YouTube, let's get right to it. Now, for those that were supporting me, I know there's, a few of us that have been consistent followers for the last, or consistent subscribers for a while. But, I don't want to make excuses, but obviously I haven't been consistent. Today's Monday, Memorial Day. Instead of getting drunk, instead of, spending my Memorial Day doing that, I, made it productive. I got a lot of rest. That was much needed. My sleep schedule has been so messed up for I want to say months. But the reason why I brought that up, I wanted, today's message to be about your mindset. Something that I've been preaching a lot about, but also something that I've been working on in my past time is just making sure my mindset's right every day when I wake up. What am I saying to myself? What are the subliminals that I'm saying to myself? How am I speaking when I am speaking to myself? That all ties into how you're going to carry yourself throughout the day. So I've just been focusing on the 1% every day. And I want to be more committed to this YouTube community that I'm trying to build. So it does me no good if my mindset is not where it needs to be. And I feel like right now it's back on track. And this is a battle I feel most people go through because mindset is, we tend to beat ourselves before anything else beats us. And, I've had a lot of negative things happen in the last, I want to say, month. And looking back on it, there was a lot of negatives that, could change the way I view myself or, could make you question would have you questioning your growth as a person, especially when, you're trying to stay away from certain things and then, you make one mistake, you leave one error for one margin of error, and it all blows up in your face. But, I felt like I've done a really good job of holding myself to a positive and more, instead of looking at it like, oh my God, like, why is this all happening to me? It's like, why is this happening to me? Like, what am I supposed to be learning? Because I'll be honest, 3 months ago, right, I was in a bad headspace, right? This month, I kind of already, the end of April, I kind of already told myself that I wanted to, make a change and, do things for the growth of my own destiny and, where I want to get to in life. But then it's like I was doing good already, and then more bad stuff happened. What I mean? It was like, all right, bad stuff happened. It's like, all right, let's do something, right? You get that rush of energy, all right, let's do something. And it's like life slaps you in the face, right when you're making that conscious effort. So I feel like in that moment, I had to make a decision about what kind of mindset I was going to take. Am I going to sit there and complain about something I don't have control over? What happened to me? I had control over certain aspects, but I don't have control over at this point, it's already done. So it's like, why ruminate in that energy? It happened, you learn from it, and then you apply what you learn. So it's going to be a journey moving forward for me too, as well, with dealing with everything that has transpired over the last month. But I miss making these videos, and I miss coming on here and just kind of being open with you guys. If, there's anybody out there listening, drop a comment, let me know. Sometimes I'm just talking to myself when I make these videos, but if someone's out there and you relate to anything that I'm saying, if anything that I'm saying resonates, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.